Pool Championships. We are underway in the Teams Open Division 8-ball. We've got Bloomington and the Polar Bears facing off. I'm joined in the booth with Scott Simonetti.
How you doing there, Daniel? Thank you for the intro. Hello, everyone. I'm Scott Simonetti with Omega Billiards TV. I'll be talking you through a little bit of this pool action. If you've been listening to the stream, you're familiar with my voice, and hopefully you like it. But this team event is underway. It's the first day, so it's kind of rapid fire. So they just keep sending people at us. So right now we have Polar Bears up against Bloomington. And to be honest with you, these guys, once again, just like the other team, I try and go down, try and get their names and say, hey, who's who? And they're like, yeah, well, we're, kind of starting. So they just rattle off their names real quick. They're not too concerned about being streamed. So I might not know all these players' names. I'll just be able to say Team Polar Bear and Mr. Bloomington type of shooter. But I do know that this gentleman is from the Polar Bears. It's the last match I just finished was nice and easy because one team was wearing like a team shirt, team type of jersey, but these guys look like they're all just ready to play. So matching up a team with a shooter is going to might be tough at first, but I know this guy is from Polar Bears. So he starts off. It is the first game. We just missed the break in a little bit of that. So Mr. Polar Bear is shooting solids. We are just starting. So round one, there's a secondary table going on. They're using the other table. I'll try and keep you updated on that. But we are here on this focused on this stream table with Mr. Polar Bear. Okay, he tries to cut the 3 in the side. And Bloomington will have solids and a good shot, opening shot, 15. You know what? I don't even think they started. So we're watching some warm-up. My apologies. They told us they started. Wonderful. Well, you know what? Good news. We didn't miss anything. So I guess while they're setting up, I guess I could tell you about where to find us. We are Omega Billiards TV. We are on YouTube, our YouTube channel, and also on Facebook. It's a free stream, so you could share and like. But we are going to be getting started. Because I was even saying to myself, I think I just met that guy, and he's from Polar Bear team too. Hey, so Daniel's coming back in the box. Hey, Daniel, we didn't even start up yet. So wonderful type of stuff. We didn't miss any score. And you know what? I'm going to run down. I want to try and get this guy's name. So go through our sponsors, Daniel, while they're starting up. Give me a second. I'll be back. I want to run down and try and grab some names here. Thank you.
Sir. All right, guys, you are tuned in to Omega Billiard TV's. I want to say a big thanks to our sponsors, Simonis Cloth, Acme Cases, Diamond Tables, and Aramith Billiard Balls. Omega, proud sponsor of this event, and the free live stream, the Alpha of Billiards. I'm Dan Krapinski. The color man. Been such a great opportunity sitting in here in this booth with such a knowledgeable commentator, Scott. Learning a lot from him. Hope you guys are enjoying this broadcast. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook for future events. Omega Billiard TV is really looking to push the free stream, so definitely you guys want to subscribe to our channel for upcoming event content. Exclusive player interviews and more.
Okay, Daniel, what's going on? They're still setting their lineup? Is that what's going on?
Mine looks like I was looking in CompuSport, everything's set.
No, I'm saying with the...
These guys are...
Just getting ready still?
Well, they're polar bears, so...
So they're just getting ready. Okay, great. Simple enough. Yeah, I ran down there trying to find out. So polar bears got 2 Ryans. I don't know which ones, but... And Bloomington has 6 people. So, but Mel told me he's just a mascot, but they do have 6 people listed on their roster. Anyway, best of 5 rounds. So 5 rounds, whoever's got the top score, move on. Not best of, best at the end of. So we're about to get started. So here we go. Pretty sure this is one of the Ryans from the polar bears. Hey, you know, while you're playing with that little computer there, why don't you find out where polar bears are from? Not everyone's hometown. Just tell me where they played from. Where's their, what's listed, anything. And also with Bloomington. I guess Bloomington is Bloomington, but there's a lot of Bloomingtons. Let's find a home state where the pool room where they play their league out of.
So the polar bears are playing out of Alaska. They're
Whoa.
Tri Valley Vending. And Bloomington is from Indiana out of Mason Amusements.
Great, great, great. That is interesting. Alaska, you don't say. Well, polar bears is fitting. And you said Bloomington, so Bloomington, I guess you said Indiana. That's pretty good. So one of the Ryans from polar bears is going to break. Opening it up. Game number 1. There's a little bit of that cut break. But he did get a couple balls down. Looks like solids dropped. Table is still open. I think if you want to stick solids, I don't know if that one passes the side. But he's already made his mind up. He's lined up square on his 15 ball. Pops it right in. Opening shot. Nice shot. And someone just tapped me in the booth and asked me a question. And I guess his answer, I could tell you, he was asking where you could find the stream. So good question. It's Omega Billiards TV. We have a YouTube and a Facebook page. So a YouTube channel, Facebook page. Check us out there. All these matches will be recorded and you can watch them at a later time on our YouTube page. So go ahead and check it out. Fire's in the bank. It's a little steep on this 13, but it's shootable. Just a matter of position now. Looks like he's cutting a 14. Hey, nice, nice. A little bit of a ring around the rosy. Not sure what he had left after he made it, but he didn't leave much either because he's kind of over the ball. Got a slow roll, cut this 4 in. Pretty much, I think, all you could shoot when you're so over a ball. Got to check if that 3 goes past the 13, which I think it does. Not sure. You can shoot the 3-5 in the side. It's just, you know, it's a tough shot. It seems like that 4 is so much easier. But he must have a good bridge. Yeah, better bridge shooting this 3 in the side. Nice touch. Ooh, and it just hangs up. So Polar Bears has a shot, but it's a tight little position. I don't know if he thinks he could get that stripe to follow the 3 in. But I think you're going to take the cut on the 10. Just get position and, you know, there's an out there. You don't have to touch any other balls. Maybe to bump the 4, but okay, so he makes sure he gets a shot. Has a nice shot down this bottom left-hand corner. 13 might be snug. Got to take a peek. But I think it goes. Hey, good shot, good shot. It looks tight, but I think if he plays it to the, you know, he's only got a half a pocket, maybe real tight half, but if so, then he could come right back around for the 8, same corner. Nice fit. So he was slow rolled it. Nice touch. 8 in the side. He's going to get this first game, I believe, for Polar Bears. Okay, so they shake hands. That's game number 1. So next up, I forgot what this big guy's name. Oh, Heath. So you got Heath from Polar Bears. This big guy racking. I mean, he's big. His head's like almost with the light over the lights. And we have almost positive it's Roger playing for Bloomington. Trying to get these names and faces match up. It's tough. I'm bad with names as it is. I only met these guys 20 seconds ago, you know. But 10-2 is our score. Polar Bears with an early lead, first game. So let's see if Heath goes off the cut break or the 1 ball. Looks like he's digging in on this cut break. trying to get a piece of the 11. So he goes a little bit. Catches head ball. A little fat, but it does work. Has a shot. Little cluster in the middle. Guess you could fix that coming off the 15 if you wanted to start it off with a bang. He's giving a peek at this 9, so he's going to try and pop this 9 out. That's the first one down. So now that you have stripes, you're going to have to go and bump into that stuff. I think he could force follow here. I don't know how he plays. He might want to pick them off, you know, one by one. Seems the plan he's got is to go one by one. This 10 ball he might be able to come into. Yeah, this 10 ball might be a nice bump. Nope. He's going to keep clicking away. Yeah, he's going to hit something, I believe, unless he draws or right-hand English. If he wanted to, he could go into that pack. I think he's going to play position for the ball on the rail. Okay, a little fat. Tough cut. But there's still a mess down there. Like I said, I do believe this is Roger. I'm going to guess it's Roger now. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it later. But I don't think I like shooting anything that 2-6 stuff. So I think he's going to try and cut that 4 ball. He's going to pass up this 5. So he wants this ball. He must love it. He must like this shot. Okay, so he just overcut it a little. Gonna get a good look at this 10 ball for Heath coming in. They're still battling on the first game on that secondary table. So we're still waiting on a winner of that first game. If you are checking out our stream, we're trying to get a second camera set up, and we didn't have it set up. And we had a good spot for singles, but now when we bring these people in, they're kind of in view. You can still see the table. We'll cut into it maybe, but it's showing like a stick or something. We're going to fix that for the later on streams, but they're just sending matches at us that we don't have a minute to change a camera. looks like that ball's dead. 15 or 12, whatever's sitting over there. 15. But I think it's close enough to take a shot at it. So Heath calls it. Watch out, cue ball. So he got the combo to go down, but he drew right into a scratch. Going to give ball in hand to Roger from Bloomington. They're down on the scoreboard, so you pop a couple balls off here.
Nice gifts to give away. One of our big sponsors here. We have an airman ball case. Also, Pearson Hughes has donated a ball buster break cue. We're also going to give away a cabana out by the pool for tomorrow. And we're also going to give away from our AMI sponsor 50 credits to their AMI shoebox, which is out in the ballroom. So you'll have 3 minutes to come up, let us know that you're here. We're at the sign control page. You're in a man, just let a referee know, they'll let us know. You'll have 3 minutes. The first name from Colorado, entertainment expert James Brothers. James Brothers, if you're here, you have 3 minutes to go to the main control stage. Pick up your daily drawing book. You'll get your pick of the airman ball set, the break cue, the cabana, the 50 credits.
Roger's still trying to figure out this little cluster down here. But he's got it lined up straight away down in the bottom left-hand corner. Not sure if he sticks right there. I guess he gets the 4. So it's like a stop shot. Fires it in. I think he leaked. I'm not sure he's still got the 4. Nope, he looks like he likes it. Looks tight.
James Brothers is an entertainment expert. We have a minute and a half. Work to the main control stage, today's daily drawing. James Brothers.
Okay, he missed it, but he really left tough. This thing might be dead down the bottom right-hand corner. Just don't know what kind of hit you could get on it. I don't know what Heath could do here. Maybe kick at the 11, back in the cross side or cross corner, because I don't know if this is frozen and it doesn't go, or it's too close to try and kind of cut. But I think that's it if he wants to try and pocket a ball.
All right, no luck for James Brothers. We'll move on to Alice Musement from Utah. Ken Wayman. Ken Wayman, if you're in the room. You have 3 minutes to report to the main control stage. Pick out your daily drawing gift. If you're in a match, just let a ref know.
I don't know if he shoots that way. Does he scratch? No. Can't scratch from there. I think he wants to. I think he's asking the guy, what do you think if I shoot this shot? I've seen a couple times during this tournament where they kind of agree, say, take a look. Do you think it's going to be a bad hit, where both players are kind of agree on it and without calling a ref? But they're bringing in the ref. Oh, this ref is coming into play. I'm going to grab a glass of water, so I'm going to step out of the booth for just a minute. If you want. Okay, I came back just in time to check out this shot. Maybe. This is a maybe. Throws it right down. Wow. And perfect shape. That was a super duper shot. Holy moly.
Also, players don't forget that the grill is open in the south patio. They have burgers and fries and tacos. And pretty expensive.
And this is the 11 right behind a super shot. But Bloomington coming at the table now. Now everything's free. Everything is wide open. No more having to deal with problem balls. Nice shot. Looks like he uses 2-ball as a key to the 8 or 4-ball. Can't even see 2-ball.
Jency Morin. Jency Morin, if you're in the room, one of the rooms, come to the main control page. Pick up one of our sponsor giveaways for today. Jency Morin.
Another nice shot. Stays in line. I'm just waiting for the gentleman on the next table to kind of... All right. So this is be a good out for Bloomington to try and cut into this 10-2 lead that the Polar Bears have early. It's only our second game here of this match on our stream table. They're still on the first game on the secondary table. So not an update there for you. But so far, it's been a pretty clean out for Roger. Kept in line on all the shots. Gets that one down, wants to come off, don't want to be frozen. Don't mind the angle so much. But you'd mind being on the rail, especially when it's self-inflicted. The 8-ball, the shot itself, it's a pretty good shot. But this is where it gets, where your cue is funky. I don't think it's on a scratch. So he's okay. Nice stroke. Good to get that down. They shake hands. So Bloomington wins the second game. You're seeing who's on deck. think the gentleman coming up for the polar bears, his name is Gary. Almost positive. Oh, wait. David. Yes. I'll go with David on this guy. I do believe the gentleman for Bloomington, his name is Paul.
All right, new name from Illinois, Prairie State Gaming, Jeff Lippincott. Jeff Lippincott, your name's been drawn for our daily sponsor giveaway. You have 3 minutes to come to the main control stage. Jeff Lippincott.
Okay, so Gary to break. Polar bears from Alaska. Betcha it's nice to come down into this desert heat in Las Vegas. But I don't think it's cold in Alaska right now. I mean, obviously it's probably in some spots, but like not where it's negative minus 25. Big break, head ball, good smash. Gets a ball to go down. And it looks like everything's pretty much wide open. Good break. I guess it's like even Steven on what you want to call stripes or solids, but he's going to stick with solids. Cut the 10 down the rail, past the 12, maybe even nick it. Nope, clean as a whistle. Nice cue ball control to fall into that nice little window to get to that 14 ball. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have an update. Daniel, you got any updates there? I do believe that was Team Bloomington, correct?
Team Bloomington just took down the 8-ball on table number 2.
That's perfect. So we'll be waiting for a score update on that. Thanks for the sideline report there, Daniel. But Gary rolls the 12, man. Let's see if he still hit that window. It looks like he got good to stay right there. If not, he's got the 13 to try and get back in line. So he must have missed that little window. You got the 13 to try and do it again. Okay. Still gonna eventually have to hit that window, but it's not like it's a tight window. You just gotta make sure you get there, because if you don't, then you're pretty much trapped. You're gonna lose the game. Didn't want to see that. So he gets to the 10 or the 12, 10 ball, 12 ball. Can't see colors, but it messed up his 15 in order to do that. Gets back into it. Nice bump. Wow, this guy's got some cue. He knows where that cue ball is going to go. That was a good shot. So he's got to cut down the bottom right-hand corner. I think if he makes it, he'll have shape on the 8. Pocket speed. No big speed. Roll it in. He overcut it a little. Okay, well, that was a pretty good run out to start things off for Gary just coming to the table. David, I mean. Now we have Paul. That was David. I don't know why I want to call him Gary. But David just made a nice run, and Paul is going to have to make something happen, at least on this first opening shot. I think if he gets past this first shot, he's pretty open. Be a good look, but the first one is tough. I guess 6 ball. right? Close to your work. Hit it with follow. This 7 I don't want to cut. I think it's too, too close to my work. I'll dog it. Definitely dog it. 6 ball I think I can make. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Safe ball. Safe. 8 ball. That was really sneaky. That looks pretty good.
Justin Bryant from MG Leagues in South Dakota. Justin, you're here. 3 minutes to come to the major drill cage. You can have that cabana by the pool tomorrow.
This is a tough ball to get to. I don't think he has the back. If he has the back rail past the 5, I guess he can work off of that. But it's a tight angle. I don't know if he wants to try and. Whoa! He's trying to get this 5 up on top of the 8. See, I don't know if it gluing balls. See, I guess it works for like a whole second. 1 whole second. That looks bad. But ball in hand. It's just so tough to defend all the different shots. So 7 ball and just nudge that 6, and then you're all better. That score updated. I didn't even get to pick up that score. 22-19 after the score updates. I'm sure it was there. I just saw it now. I'm looking at the table. But that's interesting. That 22-19 is a new leader. Bloomington takes the lead.
Go check it out.
He calls the 3 on the side. I don't think it's a scratch, so I think you just roll it and not have to worry about turning and drawing. Nice shot. Easy 15. He's okay. I think I like shooting the 6 because I don't like back cutting a 1. I don't want to go shooting where I have to deal with this 15 as a bridge. So, yeah. Okay. This is like a two for. Okay, good shot, good shot. Hit a good bridge. Just didn't like the bridge. I guess he wants to save the 6, that type of thing. But I think if you shot that 6, you get the 5 on the side, the 1 on the side, and so far, whatever that word is. Oh boy. Long 6 days so far, but I like it, and I know these players are grinding too with me. I got the easy job. But it is a grind. That's half the love, right? Up 10, 12 hours, playing for 15, 16 hours if you want. But I think he's out. But he's got to draw back. You don't want to use that 6 to get Poe. Draw now. Yeah, this guy could play a little. Old Paul from Bloomington. Oh, speed control. Little overcooked. Little overcooked. Could probably get the ball in. Just a tough 8. Still think it's okay. Just got to stay on the right-hand side of the table, and, you know, you'll get a nice shot at the 8, even if it's long. But I don't know. He should be okay. Maybe safe. But I would cut this ball and try and get in the area like where the 15 is, or, you know, that side. You know, a little bit up from the side pocket, of course. But he's going to go for the safe. He's going to double him up too, maybe. Nope. Nope. I'm still left tough. It's just he didn't get the full snooker.
That's it for the drawings today, folks, but we'll be back tomorrow and Thursday. See you then.
So he does call bottom right. Nice attempt. It was a pretty good stroke. Pretty good, tough shot, but pretty good stroke. He got a nice hit on it. But this is going to lead to a win for Bloomington. And Mr. Bloomington rolls in the 8. That was pretty good shooting by David in the early start of Iraq. He was firing some balls in. And late game mistake cost him. So that's a nice win for Bloomington. Wait to see who's up next. I'm going to take a run to the little men's room, and Danny's going to give us your sponsors for this event. And I'll be back in a few.
You guys are tuned in to Omega Billiard TV. We're live at the VNEA 2023. I want to shout out our sponsors: Simonis, Acme Cases, Diamond Tables, Aramith Billiard Balls, Omega, the Alpha of Billiards. We appreciate you guys tuning in with us. All right, so the first round just came to an end. The other table got finished. I'm going to get a camera on that other table and work with Scott on getting some good commentary for you. At the end of the first round, Bloomington at 42, Polar Bears at 31. Heading now into the second round. I'm going to hop over to the camera setup. Mr. Scott Simonetti joining me in the booth here.
All right, I'm back just in time to catch Gary. I met Gary. Nope, Chuck. Chuck with the white shirt. So Chuck broke them balls up, made a ball. I caught a score update, I see. 42-31. And we are in round 2 now. It's a nice little layout for these stripes. Okay. He rolls out center table clear of everything, but he kind of landed in the worst spot he could. He's got the 13, but he's on top of Mount Everest with the 1 ball. The 13's a half a back cut. And I don't think you could pocket it in the corner without scratching. The 11 ball is the same as difficulty as the 13. Wow, that was a tough roll. He clipped that ball. But I think you're going to try and get this 13 ball down. You know, the good thing, you don't have to do much. You just got to be accurate, strong bridge, and, you know, just get it started online. Simple enough, right? Okay. Well, you know what? That's pretty strong. Well, at least laid the 13 up and obviously see what he left. And that's a nightmare. So it looks like 5 ball, huh? So he's got the same type of bridge. Same with him, you know, keep it on line. No big movement or spins. Okay. Well, he left the 13. That was another tough shot, so traded punches there. They're back to normal. Back to a fair fight. And I do believe that was another Ryan. There's 2 Ryans on polar bears. So that's Ryan. There's one of them that's Ryan B, and one is Ryan M. But that's Ryan. And this is Chuck. I think he's going to fire this 13 and have shape no matter what he does. Always has the 14. He's got the tough cut on either ball. He's got the 11, and he's got the 14 on the side. And I guess you could play it off the 8, but you don't want to bump it up onto that 3. But I think you could cut this in all by itself without touching the 8. Or you play the 11. I think you shoot the 14. You know, your cue might hit the one in the face and still might get a shot. He's going to cut it in the side. Let's see if he hits the 8. Hopefully he don't. I don't think you want to hit that 8. Nice thing cut. Good shot. He's going to get a nice roll out of that corner. Pretty good roll. Still shooting. The run out's still alive. I'm not sure if he cuts this 12 ball. Does the cue ball dart right for the 8? That'd be a concern. I think it's, you know, it's got a little 1 ball, but it could be. Or if you roll this in, I think it hits the 1, you know, but just in case, something to look at. Okay, tried to sneak it in the corner. No good. Here comes Ryan, polar bear Ryan from Alaska. He's all over this 3 ball. Fires it right in. Good, firm stroke. Okay, so they're open now. Let's see if we can connect the dots. Good stroke. Okay, so he just stopped in his tracks because he knows that this 1 now all of a sudden doesn't fit in the side. So whether he wanted to play for it, but he kind of double checked his steps right there. He was smooth sailing for a second. He could stop right there too and shoot the 2. But he moves out, gets a roll, gets another roll, but this looks like it'll pan out. 2-1-8. Oof. Yeah, I thought he was straighter. He was ready to dig in with some sort of trick shot, I say. Nice power, power, power. Move the ball where you want. Good shot. Looks like it's going to get him the win. Unless he's got a completely bad side. But I think you could cheat this pocket to get to the upper right-hand side of the top, right-hand side of the rail. Well, he had that trick shot draw set up. That's kind of what he's got to do. Just hit it with right draw. They'll dart left. You're straight. But he's going 3 rails. Look at this guy. He's got some power. 3 rails, and he got the same angle anyway. What a shame. I'll tell you what. I don't think it goes. It's tight. Like you got to do one of them spinners. Okay. Like a complete, like, you know, Efren Reyes type of spin and just feather it. Yeah, he's got a kick at this. Wow. You might want to look at the cross-side bank, although it looks funny. If it's that close, the bank goes easy. With a little reverse just to keep it straight. But he's going to kick at it. Look at this nice hit. Okay, well, you know what? He got just a little straight, and also he played a great power shot to try and force it 3 rails and, hit the ball right in the face. So Bloomington Chuck has a shot to steal a game. Very nice touch. I'm not sure if he's got the same problem. Is Chuck too straight to be able to dive it towards this 11? Might have this ever so slightest angle. We might have to do a little fancy or just stop it right there. I'm not sure what angle he's got, but it looks close. Yep, just had to stop it. But I think he's going to be okay because he could swing this all, just swing it around. You could do draw or follow. I like to draw. The follow, you might catch that side pocket trying to get to the back rail. But I would draw this tight out of the corner. Back towards D8. Okay, needs some speed, needs some speed, needs some speed, needs some speed, needs some speed. Chuck is shaking his head. I still think he's okay. Of course, you want to be better than that, but I think he gets this one down. He's hitting the ball pretty good. Wow, Chuck fired it in. That was a nice game. Good game. Went down to the last ball. But Chuck ends up coming victorious for Bloomington. So we're going to wait to see what kind of score update that develops into.
Now 52-38.
So 52-38. So it looks like, not sure who. I think that's Paul again. Could that be Paul again? Well, maybe so. So 52-38. Bloomington with a lead over the Polar Bears. Still in round 2, I believe. Correct? Yeah, we're still in round 2. So there is time. So Big Heath back at the table. Heath against, I believe it's Paul again. Yep. It looks like a cut break again. Trying to catch a piece of that 5. He gets it, cuts it, gets a ball down. Good open spread. Table still is choice. Looks like both balls are equally as even to get out. Or Bloomington's going to be going stripes. Maybe not stripes. I think you get aggressive and draw towards this 15 or go into that real hard with towards that stuff. Yeah, that was good. So you broke that up. I might have went into the 15 because I thought you might get stuck there. You know, unless you really crush it. 15, you could have caught it from the back, you know. Break up the middle cluster next. It's a tough, pretty bridge. He's, I don't know if he has it clean. Maybe he's just looking for the layup, get in front of pocket. I'm not sure if it passes, like, easy. Maybe just a bump over. Okay, so I guess he tried to maybe get it off the back. Not really sure. But last time Heath was at this table, he made a hell of a shot. It was like a frozen type of ball. And he threw it right in. Got good pull and just missed the next shot. So we should have an update coming in. I didn't see it. Imagine if I didn't see it. But I did see it. 8-ball dropped. We're going to have a nice score update. We got 62-45 as our new update. Okay, Big Heath pockets the 2-ball. I don't know what kind of shot he has next. I think the 7 does pass everything. I don't know if he's looking at the 7 goes in the side. 7 does go in the side. I think it does go up the corner. Well, I think he wants to play the 7 past the 6. Or combo 7-6. So maybe the 7 don't go clean. Obviously, he would shoot it, I would feel. But I'm going to wait and see what he calls. Because I think he's trying to call 7-6 down to the bottom right combo. Okay, fired at it. Kind of making a mess of his 5-6 bottom left. But I'm surprised he chose that shot. You know, but if he did fire that combo, and I would get his number in case I ever needed him, because I'm terrible at combos. But that was a tough one for anyone, I believe. Stripes are wide open. Stay in line, hit your spots, and if, you know, the out is there. I don't think there's any tricky. I think the 8, you know, the 8 passes, the 3, if not, it goes in the opposite side, right-hand side, even up the bottom right-hand corner. So I think he's all right. The 8's open. starts by rolling into 14. You'd like to be able to get on that 12 where you can play in the top right instead of having to do this type of thing unless you get good on it. You know, that angle right there, you don't want to have to shoot that. But that would be the dream. I think he's trying to get to it now. Nope. Roll up to it, I guess. But if you wanted to, I would have saved that 15 for your 8. Because that puts you right on the side pocket. Like, let's say you had to shoot the 8 next, you know, so your 15, using your 15 as key ball, you could have got there for the key ball, 15 to 8. But he's going to take it away. Should be okay. Could be a little short. Makes the tough cut a little tougher. You know, it's right up on you. Close ball. But I think it's okay. He definitely wanted to be up straighter. Just a little short. It's almost like I have a back cut. Yeah, coming off the 9 to get to the 12, that's the tough part. He's got better shot getting position off of this. Coming off the 9 to get on the 12, that's pretty tough. Okay, watch your cue ball. Watch your cue ball. Wow. My God. Yeah, he was way short on that. Coming off that back rail on the 15. Still got a peek at this. I mean, it's a mega tough. This is mega tough for Shane Van Boning. And then on top of it, you got to get position. But first things first. You know, you got to make this thing. The only thing that's great about it is he's not on a scratch. 9 was out a little bit more. You know, feel that scratch in the side, but he's okay. Look at this. Nice touch. Boy, oh boy, out of back jaws. Nice shot. Bloomington. I think it's Bloomington. Let's see. I would say Paul. I think it's Bloomington Paul. He's got a tester here. You come with a good shot like that, and then this next one, you end up shanking. You know, we all been there. But rolls it in. Uh-oh. Yep. That was a very nice out. Not that it was a perfect pattern, but it was a nice out that he got out. That was a tough shot under the gun. So that was waiting for next up. Another Ryan from the Polar Bears coming up. And that's Gary from Bloomington. Almost positive. Yep, I'm gonna guess Gary. We'll be having a score update coming to you right now. We got 47. We're waiting for the next update. 72. Right. That's a nice lead building for Bloomington. Polar Bears started off with a 10-2 lead first game. Okay, so Gary to break from Bloomington. He's back rail, almost dead straightaway center, but he's going to drill this head ball 15. Solid break. And nothing. Tables are open. Balls are wide open. Everything looks like you could get out off it. Get out from solids, get out from stripes. It's just your opening shot on each ball is your choice. I guess you got to go 2-ball. I don't want to shoot that side pocket shot. So I think solids. And this is another Ryan. Polar Bear Ryan from Alaska. So you want to make this ball and hit as least stuff as possible. You know, to open out, you don't need to be rolling a ball and something gets frozen. So if you know you're going to hit something, make sure it gets clear. But if you don't have to, try and find shots that you don't have to touch balls. And he misses the opening shot. Okay, well, it's a tough leave. I don't think you're shooting this way. So up table we go. One ball is a simple enough rail first. Guess you could take a look at the 3 on the side. All right, a little measurement going on. I don't think that measurement would be the problem. I think the problem is getting a nice strike off of this bridge you got to shoot over. That might be the bigger problem. Okay, good stroke. That opens everything up. I have to guess. I'm going to think that Gary might be one of the better players on this Bloomington team. Looks like he's got the best stroke so far out of that team. He might be their ace, as they say. Looks like he got a little straight on the 5. He's definitely going to still use it. Don't want to be messing with that 3. Just got to work harder. Might have to juice this a little bit. Meaning force follow. Not sure. Because he's got that little window for that 7. Get it up to the top left-hand corner. I think that's what he's looking for, a finish. So I think he's going to juice it. Get it out back for the 3 on the side. Oh, and he missed the shot. He got the 3 on the side. He overcooked everything. Okay. Well, that was a tough shot. He was really straight. He had to move that ball a lot. Well, Ryan comes into limited choices. I don't know if he starts with the safety game, but he don't have anything pretty. Team's already down 47-72 and safe. So anything up table or down table towards this 9 should be fine. Even if you just rolled it, you're not really giving anything up. Good shot. I don't think the 3 passes, but that'd still be a flyer shot. But if it goes, I guess you could shoot it. It's kind of a flyer shot. You don't really know where anything's going, you know. I shoot plenty of them, you know. Don't know where it's going to go, but hope for a shot, like playing blackjack, hit and hope. This type of thing. That's what this 3 ball would be. So it just tries to play a little bit of both. A little bit take over the pocket and watch the cue ball. Cue ball ain't in a bad spot, but he left, you know, so many balls out there. You're going to leave a shot. Looks like he left a good 9 ball. He gets the 9 ball down. I don't know how bad that 14-13 looks, or 12-13 looks, because if there's a gap, then of course you could cut it. But if they're frozen, it might dart it right into the point. You know, unless you get on the right side where you could throw it a little. But if you came on the wrong side, it darts it right into that point. The 12 will throw it to that point. Like if he's standing where he's at, he won't be able to make it. Here he can make it. Like if you shot it right now, the 14 will throw that 13 down away from it. The 12, I mean. You turn that ball in. I think. But with this, you just bust them up right now too. You know, which you could do. But he's shooting. I think he's shooting the 11. Shoot the other ball. You go get that other ball. Just missed it. But it looks like it's like dead on, you know? Like it's not a problem. Well, I was just talking to myself out loud. You figure we would shoot it, right? You figure we would shoot it. So if you want the ball to go left, you hit it on the right. So he wants to throw this ball left, so hit on the right side. 12. Which way does you want? He wants to turn it. Well, either way. That worked. Might be a little too straight for his liking on that 12. I have to roll, yeah, and shoot the 10 from down the other corner. Looks like you got a little straight. Frozen, can't really draw out of it. Like you could stop it for the 14 in the side, but no good. 10 in the side, but no good. 14 in the side, but he's got to follow. I think he's all right. He's just got to follow into position. You know, after that first shot that Ryan missed, maybe just a little, took his eye off the ball. These last couple shots, he's been stroking like he's a player too. He's hitting the ball nice. Missed that early 2 ball. Yeah, he can move the ball around. I think he's okay. He's shaking his head. Well, maybe no. All right, so that 14 needs a home. I don't think it goes in either side clean either. Might have to play for a bank in the side. I'm not sure you could risk trying to hit it. You know, so playing this 15, I'm sure you could give it a good old, you know, valiant effort to try and just hit it real hard and come to rails at it. But I'm sure you could play Poe maybe for a bank. Because coming in that way, you might hit the 5. I don't know. I would play Poe for a cross-side bank. So he got there. He got the position. That's where I'd be playing for. You know, and then you just fire that cross side past the 5. But it was a little tough. he tried to break it out, so that's why it made it tough. He was overpowering, he lost accuracy, he was trying to get to a spot on the rail that didn't exist. You know, it was tough to break that ball up. So Bloomington's got a big lead, and I think Gary might add to it. Because I think I don't think he has the same problem on the 7. I think the 7 might go in that one corner. He's got a shot to break it up. Or the side, yeah. I don't think he's frozen on it.
13-year-old lady, WNEA player. She's over at the channel booth right now, so I got with John Matthews. To come on over here, PT. We also have, we also encourage you to check out all of our other Asian members of the ballroom, 14 companies in total. They can handle all of our pool needs.
Okay, that's going to get Gary this win. I got a pretty funny feeling. But if Gary does get this down, it's going to lead to a pretty big lead, just, you know, round 2. He's going to get that down. And why he does that, they just made a nice announcement. I'm going to give a shout-out plug to a local superstar, Vegas, Savannah Easton. If you haven't seen her, go check her out. I think she was 12, maybe she's 13 now, but she's beating pros. She's playing on the pro tour, and she is here at this show at, I believe, one of the booths, and she's like meeting and greeting, that type of thing. So if you're listening to the stream and you're in the building, go check her out. So here's our new updated version of the score, 53-92. And we're moving on to round 3. And Bloomington has a commanding lead. But next up, we have Gary in the flowered shirt from the Polar Bears. Let's see who's on deck for Bloomington. Hey, 63-97 updated. So we're getting ready to go with Gary's break. Once again, I just keep trying to keep track of these names. So Polar Bear Gary. Polar Bear's from Alaska. Bloomington from Indiana. So I think in the box for Bloomington is Mel. So Mel versus Gary. But Gary comes and breaks the balls up and pockets a ball. Might not see Mel. You know, it's one of them things. There, Daniel. You have someone break and run out, you don't even meet the other guy. At least for that one game. Huh. Never thought about that. Hasn't happened yet, so... Let's give a, I got to just at least get Mel. Yeah, he's playing Mel. They're from Bloomington. He'll get on camera sooner or later. So the table's still open for Gary. I like these solids that I'm seeing because there's a pattern, and if you play it real good, you don't have to touch any of the stripes. Because the 3 goes in the top left-hand corner. So if he got on that 3 straight, you wouldn't have to really, that's the dream. But he's taking solids, stripes. He likes the extra advantage of the balls he made on the break. So he's eyeing up this 11 top left corner. I think you want to maybe, you don't want to draw this ball, because if you draw the ball, you could hit the 6. I know you could hit the 7, but you could also hit the 6. So take it out of play and mid-ball it. You don't have to draw. Kind of a punch. Move it to the 7. Just like that. Nice shot. Good shot. 9 stayed clear, so he's okay. 9 passes to 7. So he's still on his good out. I don't think he should be touching that 12 ball. I don't think he should be touching a 12. I think he should roll ahead, go 10, 15, 10. I mean, yeah, whatever. No, 15, 14, and, work off of that. Come back for the 10. This might bump a ball. This could hurt you. You got to be real perfect on this stuff. You ain't bumping balls that hurt you. Okay, so he is. He was careful. He was careful not to get that 3, down to that bottom rail to block that alley. So he's looking good. Decide if he wants to chip shot this ball on the side while he's here. Now, if he could chip it in and not lose the 9, then I'm all for him. But if he's got to chip it and move to that 10 ball, then I don't want him shooting it. But chip to the 9, I'm good. Don't slide it across, towards the upper left-hand corner. Like punch it and try and make it move over there. None of that. But if it's dead straight, yeah, take it while you're there. Okay, so he just chips it in. Nice shot. Good shot. This guy knows how to whittle away around a rack. Good patterns and good touch, so he's probably a good shooter. I think if he falls dead flat on that rail, he'll get that cut. He'll get that cut on that 12. Okay, he might have hurt himself there. Does he still have it? I don't think he's got it. Okay, by half an inch type of thing. He's got a safe there, but I don't know how long that will last. I don't know how good this is gonna pay off. But it did leave it hanging, so it's not like it's in. It's just it's hard to protect that one ball. It's easy to defend it. Like if you're solid, just hide them. Just keep hiding them. But that was close to a really pretty out. But we do have Mel at the table, so we do get to see him. We're close to not seeing Mel. Not this game. I was going to just try and duck this ball so he don't give up a good shot. Well, he even got the snook. A good shot. Oh, Mel hit that ball like he knows what he's doing. So it's a one rail kick for your money. Good stroke. Pick your spot and put a good stroke on it. Commit. And hope for a roll. Just trying to split that difference. Little measurement tool. Works pretty good, You have nothing you got to put English to. Yeah, this thing's pretty strong system. Just straight away 12 o'clock hit. Top ball. Sure. Okay, I think it's going to run out of steam. And he don't get the good hit. So it's a foul on top of it. Table's wide open. So Mel has got a wide open table and pick and choose. Like I said, that last ball he hit was kind of sneaky. The stroke he put on it to make that ball do what it did and hide behind. He's not a beginner. But maybe he has me fooled. I've never seen him hit a ball. I'm just saying off of that first one, it was pretty sneaky. He had to unleash a real good stroke first shot, because he knew he was in trouble, and he comes with it. It's a little sneaky. Connect the dots. Oh, straight, stop, that's the good stuff. Stop shot. So it's 4-2, He's going to go 3 stop. I want to let 4-2 and just stop. But I think he's out no matter what ball he wants to shoot. So Mel from Bloomington had to wait a minute or two, but once he got to the table, played a great safe, which led to this ball on hand, and every ball has been hit clean. So it's a good win. It's a nice clean game of 8-ball. Even on the other side, he ran out. Gary ran out all over the place. Just got a little bit tickied on that last tough ball. He had a tough position at the end. Okay, so I'm going to go that Mel knocks this one down, and he's going to increase this lead for Bloomington. Round 3, they already have a 97-63 lead over the Polar Bears. But I do believe he's going to get that ball down. That was a nice out by Mel. There was nothing to it. It's just how he got there. He played a solid safe and then took care of it. 8-ball, you got to also make the key to 8-ball is also make those easy racks look easy, You want to put them clean. So you got to get out with the hard ones, but you got to make the easy ones look easy. Don't struggle on them. So we got Gary back up. No, David. I keep calling him Gary, the guy with the hat. He's funny. He keeps joking with me. But I do believe his name is David. So new score update, 69-107. So 69-107, pretty solid lead. So Gary goes, smacks him up. The dry break. It is. So I'm sorry, David breaks him, and now here we have Gary again. Now there's a Brian on Bloomington team. I don't think we've said his name yet, so this is either Gary or Brian. Gary. Anyway, would apologize. But there's an open table. Gary got out pretty clean the last time. So this might be could be our first like kind of run out type of thing. I don't think we've had a break and run. Not that this would be, but I don't think we even had a break and run off a dry break, you know. But he's got stripes, and I think everything's open. At the 12 ball is nestled in there, but it does have a pocket. I think it does sneak past this one, but I'm not sure. He's looking at it now. I think it's too tight to leave there. I think you got to move that ball. So I would have to say you got to try and deal with that 12. 15 you'll get to, you know, short on this long rail, but he's banking this 9. Okay, floats it in. He was trying to get to where he could get to this 15, I guess, maybe. It would have been nice if he could get to this 15 clean. He could rip into this and maybe move that ball around. But no good. But he did, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, that 1 didn't move. The 12 is tight down coming towards the 1. But if you got to shoot it, I guess you could shoot it. Hope it goes. It's that close. So he's not completely frozen on top of this 1 with the cue ball. So I think he could dig down enough that if he wanted to, he could come off and draw, you know, really come down table off of the 13. He thinks he could get in there. Oh, the triple combo. He's going to try a triple Lindy. 10, 3, 15. This is some true 8-ball wizardry I'm watching. Man, I'd rather shoot the 14 and just draw off that back rail at it. You know, you see it, Daniel? 14, I draw, rip it towards the 8 off that back rail and get into it before I shoot this thing. But it must be dead on, and maybe he's a great combo player. I don't know. Oof, that was triple Lindy. Well, it would have been pretty, I'll tell you what. I wanted to see it. Yeah. I don't think that 3-ball goes, you know, past that 8, so I think he's limited to the 6-ball. Or whatever this is. 6-ball, did I get it right there? 2-ball? 2-ball up here? Yeah, 2-ball up top.
2-ball up top.
You get a glare on this bottom end of the table. I'm missing the colors on those solids, but it's a tough shot. Gary shoots. David shoots well. David got out a couple times. All right, so we have a update coming your way. That was a nice shot, nice touch. He didn't panic because it kind of looked like it was a cut shot. Okay, so let's see. We got an update. 75, 117. As I give the score, David misses that cut. And it now lets Gary back at the table. Tough 13. Straight down the pipe. Lower right. Good stroke will be fine. I don't know if he wants to roll up ahead or stick for the 11. But it's pinned straight off the back rail. I think I want to roll it. Okay, gets the full. Full is perfect on the 14. Okay, same thing. That 12 looks like it's still funky coming down towards this this one ball. So maybe he could get into it right here. Can he clip it? I think he could clip this 12. There you go. And he clipped it to the wrong side. And by missing where he wanted to clip it, he caught an edge of it and it flung him. And now he's lost the table. So if you saw what happened there, if he would have hit it in the face, it would have been fine. But man, he came off that back rail and boom. He wanted to hit it going in. And he hit it on the way out. Are you changing the color a little bit over there on that screen there, Daniel? Yeah, it's working.
You
Keep
like it
going. You will keep going even more. If you can make that lighter, that
Okay.
main, yeah.
Okay.
I'm missing the balls on that, on your, I can see them on the table. I can't see them on your monitor.
Gotcha. Yeah, let me get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. So if you look, I could talk to you. On this bottom half of this screen, I'm just getting a little glare when I look at the actual table. We're doing good. But back to the action. Yeah, he's in a bad way here. He's just kicking and, hoping. I don't know what he called. I'm assuming he called maybe, I don't know. I don't think you could cut it in the corner without really twisting it. I mean, kick it in the bottom right. It looks like you would have to shoot right into the side pocket. To get at that. So he's calling it in the other side. He's turning around, and he's going to shoot something else. Maybe the 11. He's going to try and cut the 11 a little. Nice attempt. And look at the reward. So there's a much better hit, and you get the reward. The other one, he did a bad hit and didn't. Wow, that is... I don't think he... Oh, what a shame. He could see... Yeah, no, he's got to play safe. I don't think he has a shot at anything. So good shot. To not give up a shot, So I think he's going to play safe, try and hide him behind the 5. Or did he call something? Okay, let it leak. He let it leak. Good idea, David. It was a tough shot. You had a funky bridge. The bridge wasn't real good. Here goes Gary. I don't think he should try and draw unless he has to. So if he has to get frozen on this back rail to shoot the cue past the 6, that's only in desperation. If he could roll up to the 4-6 gap, that's much better. Now, do or die, you got to draw it and hit the 6 coming off the rail, you know? I think he's going to do that. Draw and hit the 6, but make sure you draw. Don't try and land it. So hit the 6. You know, that was close, right? He hit it perfect. But that could have been close. That ball wouldn't move. Or just a little miss hitting you behind it. I would have tried to be a little firmer. But he's going to get out. He's going to increase this lead for Bloomington. And overall, the couple matches he's been on this table, he's played solid. Gary's a good shooter. Okay. So they're shaking hands. Let's see who's next up. Let's see what our new score looks like. Okay. We have a new scoreboard being put up. 76, 127. Still in round 3. And we have, I guess this is Paul once again for Bloomington. Here's Paul. I think he's the second ball guy. Goes off the edge. He's playing Ryan, one of the Ryans. I think both Ryans have beards. So it's tough. All right, so he comes off that second ball, makes a couple balls. Well, he's okay. He almost got really unlucky. So open table, looks like it's all day stripes. I don't know, unless you fired a 5 in. I think you're gonna go for the hanger. Still looking for our first break and run today. I'm almost positive we haven't had one, at least not this match. And I don't think we had the one on our first match. Speaking of first matches, if you missed it, it'll still be available like all our other matches. Each match played here on our stream table will be viewable on the YouTube channel, Omega Billiards TV, YouTube. You should subscribe and like, and you can also watch all those good matches. But I know I missed this one little shot that he took. Okay. I don't know if he could shoot the 9 up the corner. See, if he shoots the 9 up the corner, it frees up his little bit of problem there. So if you make a good shot, you might get rewarded. So he's going to fire it down the corner. Try and get this ball free. Wow. I'll tell you, I would have bet a whole lot of money that if he makes the ball, he would, I didn't think what he has is possible. He's got a little something here where he could cut this 11. Yeah, and he's not gonna be mid-table. He's gonna be almost hitting where the 1 is, like between the second the middle and left dot. Left diamond. He's going to be closer to the left diamond on the top rail if he plays it. He's not going to come sharp. He's going to come toward, he's going to be almost where you're going to look to use the 1 to kick it. 1 to hit it. I don't think you could get to that 3. But I think he should try it now. And hit it firm. It's either yes or no, you know. It either works out or it don't. Almost like a fate type of thing. It's meant to be or it's not meant to be. But I don't think a slow roll works. Well, I guess he's going to try and get better on this 11 off of this ball. No, he's just going to just play safe. So dangerous. So dangerous to give up shots. Because if Brian plays a good safe right here, you're in trouble. You had a good shot. Now you're not going to have a good shot if he plays a good safe. And I don't like risking that. Lost a lot of games letting these guys at the table. You know, when I thought they couldn't do anything. And all of a sudden they find something. And then I'm like, oh my God. What was I thinking? So he's calling a 5. You almost tucked it in there. You almost tucked it in that 7-8 gap, and that would have been, you know, a big problem. Well, we're back to what we just had. We got a 10 ball that's going to go in this bottom corner, and then we got to get on the 11 for a breakout shot. Unless he's going to try and do something. I wouldn't touch the 13 now. Now, if you don't want to break it up, then his 3 ball is broken up. You don't want to break that up either. Make him do the work. Uh-oh. Might touch it. Well, it's not. He called a pocket. I think he called a pocket. This will be good. Yeah, he did. He tried to bang. He called it. But he's got cue ball, back rail, smarts. Okay, so the table's getting a little bit more wide open. Pretty good. I'm not sure if he hid the 14. I don't think he hid the 13. Maybe left tough, but I think this 14 goes. I like your thinking there, Daniel. I like your thinking. Talking to my partner. I'm sorry. Ooh, yes, he hit that nice. That was touchy because kind of like had to hold it. He might have hit that ball. It was so crazy. But I think he's fine now. Got to make one good solid shot here. He hits it in with authority. Paul's played a couple matches, a couple games on this table, and each one has been playing. Oh, he miscued. Unbelievable. Ryan's even shaking his head. Ryan came out of his seat, did one of those looks, and like, oh my God. He could feel it. He's still shaking his head. That was really unexpected, wasn't it? Oh my God. I can see if you got like draw back 6 rails. Just a plain out stop shot. Wow. Well, I'm gonna root for Ryan this game. I want to see him run out. He's had a couple good games, but I don't think he's booked a winner yet. So I want to see him get a game. So he plays that safe. And it's going to keep Paul kicking. But maybe he could find something. Maybe he could find something. two rail kicking the side. That's what I see. So don't go. Tell him to move. Tell Paul to move a little bit to his right and shoot it that way. See, if he shoots it right where his stick is, it means he wants to try and there. Stand there and come two rails. Shoot it right at your left leg. The right hand English. He might know it, but I want to just root him on. So he's trying to kick it all the way bottom right. And that's a good shot too. But I think this two rail is on where you can hit the 11 right in the face and kick it right into the left-hand side. But he's going to go with the one railer. You know, it's a good idea. I mean, if you're coming off the same rail for two shots, look for the two railer flush. Yeah, I don't know if he was just playing straight up safe. That was tough. But he left Ryan a nice shot. Nice opening shot. The other one he had to play safe on when he got the ball. But here we go. I'm rooting for him to get out. And we are now into round 4. All right. Easy ball, easy. Okay. That thing almost rolled to the 2, but came back. And he's got the 3. Okay. He tried to get behind the 2 ball, which he didn't need to do, but that's good. I think he could play the 2. No. Yep. I think the 2, because the 1 you got to swing it all the way around. Right? Over a ball. You got to go 2 rails and way back out to like almost to where he's, kind of where he's standing. You got to play the 2 in the same pocket if you do that, or really slow roll it. And you're cutting the 2 anyway. If you slow roll it, you got to still cut, this type of shot, but he's close to his work, so this is going to be tricky. I hope he makes it. Looks like he's fat. Oh, yeah, he was a little chunky on that one. He had to thin that angle out. Well, here's a tester for Paul. Tester for anyone. This is one game. It's not like you got to race to 5. You want to win, it's one game. You get one swing. And he's got a tough straight in ball. And he's elevated. So this is just tough for the best of them. You really got to focus. All your mechanics got to be good. Nice shot. And his mechanics look perfect there, didn't he? Looks real sturdy. Fired it in. I don't want to root against Paul, but I am rooting for Ryan. Right? So what's that mean? I'm not rooting for him to miss, but I still am rooting for Ryan. So if something happens, but he's going to fire it in. Oh, my God, I jinxed him. See, that was my fault. Bottom line, I am. I'm rooting for Ryan. He hasn't won a game yet. I want to see everyone win on the stream. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't rooting against him. You know what I mean there, Daniel? Just wasn't kind of like, rooting for him. I'm rooting for Ryan. He's got to come down for this 8. He's got to really punch this, put this ball. If he was going that way, look at this. He's going to get perfect short side. I love it. Look at that shot. Wow. All right, still got to get it down. Tournament pressure. Nice shot. Okay. Well, you know what? That was a crazy game because Paul miscued. You remember how Paul had the game right in his hands and he miscued out of nowhere? So, anyway, Paul, it's not that I wanted you to lose. I was just rooting for Ryan on that one. So we'll move on and we're going to get an updated score. We already got the lead, right? But here it comes. What's the number going to say, Daniel?
It is going to be 144 to 89.
89 to 1. How'd they go backwards?
I apologize.
Hold on, buddy. Don't call nothing out, right? You just type. When I see type. So give me a good score. Type it in, and we're all good. But no more talking. There we go. 89 to 144. We had a 7 in there, so I was just making sure we're okay. So there is still a pretty big lead for Bloomington. And I do believe they got one of their best shooters up, breaking. This is Gary's played. This is probably his third match. Last 2 matches he got out, pretty clean. So he's a shooter. He's playing against Heath. And when I keep saying his name, this guy's a big dude. And I know we all know big people. I'm 5'3", so everyone looks big. But anytime I see someone that his head is equal with like the top of the lights that they're using for the pool tournament, you got that's a pretty big guy. So we got a big break, speaking of, and a scratch. Tables are wide open for Heath. He's going to need it. He's got ball in hand behind the kitchen. His team could use a win here. Yeah, his head's almost like even with the lights. Oh, okay. Let me get comfortable. Sorry I grunted there, but I kind of was shifting. Just got to grab the cue ball and figure out what to do. I think the easiest path to win, just calling it out, would be solids, because you see on that 3-7, they have the 9-13 kind of like matching it. So that means you could beat him to the pocket. If you could beat the guy to the pocket, that's a good thing. And I think that's what make me take solids. And of course, I haven't been right much, but then they go and pick stripes. But yeah, I would have went solids there for that reason, that I could shoot that 3 before he could shoot his 9, like starting like right now. I don't think this 9 goes, but maybe it does. And everything I was saying was no good. Yeah, I think he's got the 9. But it was just a position advantage at the time. Okay, I think he's okay. I think he's still got this ball on the side.
So it is important to switch to that camera so you can make sure the app is functioning properly. When you get ready, when you have a table lined up for your 2 blocks, you get to your tables. It's going to be the from home team. Home is not a left side. Options and the components. Follow the rotation of the score sheet. Then you touch the score box to enter the user score.
So he's going to cut this in the side. It's a little bit of a back cut.
To enter them, there's a box between the score and you will get a score and for those. In your row, some operators are different part of the country and different.
He thinks it's a scratch, and I don't think it's a scratch unless he hits it with draw. So if he hits it with follow, I don't think it'll be a scratch. That's the type of angle he's looking at. He's cut off from everything else with a clean pocket. So I think you should try this. Even if you just hang it up and leave him on this back rail, just try and make it harder. But this, he's just going to maybe glue a ball up. I don't think he called the ball. So he's calling safe. All right, so maybe try the bank. Yeah, it was a tough one. He was in a tough spot. But I think he did have this ball, this 14. Okay. I had to check my eyesight for a second. But I'm back. So Gary's at the table. I told you, I think he might be one of their top shooters. So when I see an open table, I think he's definitely a favorite to run out. So he's going to shoot this 2. I don't know if he needs to shoot this 2 yet. Because if you got the 7-3, you're okay. Shoot the 7, shoot the 3, come off the 3. You got the 5, the 6 in the side. You know, because he's going to end up playing that pattern anyway off of this 2, I think. If you don't, unless he juices it. He might juice this ball 3 rails. Yeah, if you're going to do that, then you're okay. But that was seemed like a missable shot with a whole bunch of power. I don't know. But he's a good shooter. I believe him. Good stroke, good hit. Now you got to finish the rack. Okay, so we're going to have another scoreboard update for you. Let's see what comes up on the big board. 164 to 93. Okay, so it seems like it stayed around the same. Still in round 4. Gary's still at the table cleaning up this rack, but I think he's going to be fine. He's coming all the way back out. Guess he's going to try and play the 5 and the 8 in the same corner. He's going to drag back and out. Drag, draw, back and out. Good shot. Clean out. I think it's going to add to the score. Let's see who's up next. So it looks like it's going to be Mel from Bloomington, who also shoots very well. Might even be a little bit better than Gary if I get to watch him enough. But Bloomington's got a nice team. They got a couple strong shooters. Polar Bear has Paul. Paul shoots well. I haven't seen... Oh, no, that's Paul. Yeah, the Polar Bears. Gary plays pretty good, I think. That little Flowers guy got out clean. The Ryans play pretty good. We finally got one of Ryan's a win, so that's nice. Okay, they shake hands and Mel gets his first break. Haven't seen Mel break, so let's see what Mel does on the break. Is he one of them little side cut rail guys, or does he go head up with the head ball? Yep, well, that answers the question. He kind of points to where he wants to hit. He likes that second ball pop. Let's see what happens. Okay, so he hit kind of where he wanted, but it is dry. So Ryan from Alaska on the polar bear team, up to bat. Got a nice starter with that 2-ball. Well, if you choose solids, you're going to have this 1-ball problem. It's a pretty big problem because it's sitting there all by itself like it's on an island. So you don't have a ball close that you can pocket and maybe go into it. You got to play long distance po and float into a spot. Now, I understand the one passes, plays in the bottom left-hand corner, but it's not a good opener. Like, this is a tough opening shot because if you miss this, you leave an open table. So it's got to make sure you get a ball down on these open table type of things. Stripes look good. It's just there's no good opening shot for stripes. They're all tough. Okay, so he's going to have that little issue with that 1.
Make sure the trophy is about the correct winning team and select finishing match on the bottom.
This 4 is a tight fit past the 12, but that would be his option where he comes off this rail and tries to get underneath this 1 to pocket the ball on the top right. He has a get at it. He can get at it. It's just the pocket the 4. It's tight, so it's going to limit his ability to be, really to get committed into it. He's got to still worry about making the 4. So it's like 2 real precise hits in 1. Or if the 4 went clean, you could focus in on your English. This is both. Okay, he tried. He got a layup. It's laid up. But I do think he left it wide open shot. Opener for Mel. Mel's last out, he played his shots, and his stroke looked like he plays a little bit of pool. Might be one of their better players, but he's still got issues here too now. His 10 don't go clean in either corner pocket, whether it's top left or top right. So he's going to have to move it or bank it. His 13, same thing. Doesn't go clean. So he's got a little bit of movement. There's good. He's going to take care of this 13. So his next problem is his 10. Maybe he gets at it now. I think he's a little too sharp to hit at the 10. His angle is going to take him more towards the side instead of directly at the 10. But he might be able to manipulate. Like, he knows how to hit a ball. Yeah, he might be able to keep this tight on the 10. I don't think so, though. Yeah, he got a nibble. Good shot. Yeah, he had to, hit that with English to make that ball do that. So he knows what he's doing. And that might clear it out for him. He could be okay now. The 12 ball, 12 ball's not trapped. He'll be okay. Just a matter of hitting this. I think he's 9 ball. He needs to hit this 9 ball window, 12-14 gap. Yeah, if he hits that 9 ball window, he's going to get out. Okay, so he's looking pretty good. Should be able to finish up. He looked for a second there that he was kind of disappointed, but I think he's okay. You know, his baby issue is the 12 don't pass the 3. It doesn't go in that corner. But I think he could get at it for one of the side pockets. I don't think he's got a bump yet. He might. Yeah, he might have to bump. This is a sharp angle. I don't know how much he could get towards the 7. Like he wants to hold towards the 7 so he could pocket that ball on the side. I don't think he's got the angle. All right. Yep. He's had just enough. So he's all in good shape again. That was the touchy shot. He hit it nice. So far, this guy hasn't missed a ball on the stream table yet. Not a ball. Looks like he's straight away center, right in. Good shot. But this guy ran, you know, this is like 2 innings for this guy. You know, 1 inning last game and 1 inning this game. This guy could play. Oh, he jinxed him. He must have said it too. He was going for the triple package. Oh, my powers are strong. Wow. I got the other guy to miscue. This is crazy. Because I thought they were all home free. That obviously was a huge miss, but man, changes the whole game. Not even a little. It changes a lot. So this is another one of the Ryans from Alaska. I don't think it's the same. They almost look like brothers. But I believe he did win a game. I'm not sure, but if he didn't win a game, I'll root for him too. Mel had his chance. He really did. Mel, you know, that was a really, really good look he had. He's going to try and draw for the 1 ball. So he's looking at this 5 ball on the side. I think he's got to take the 1, right? Because the 5, you got to play pole. Right now, you don't have to play position. So, yeah, he's okay. Just making sure. Good shot. Ball's on a pretty nice angle, and it's just a matter of shooting, right? 5-8, same corner. Okay, so it looks like Ron, both. Oh, I don't want to jinx him. Let me wait. All right. So I'm pretty sure now both Ryans have a win. So I'm done rooting for those guys, right? So next up, let's see what's going on. We're going to have a score update coming up. So round 5. All right. So I guess it's over. So everyone's congratulating.
The score difference was too much. They couldn't come back, so they just decided to forfeit.
Yeah, I see how you see what they're doing. You know, they caught us a little bit snoozing, so that's good. So congratulations to Bloomington, pulling off that nice win over the Polar Bears from Alaska. It looks like it's 174-104 final. We're going to be moving on. We'll have another match coming up shortly. My name is Scott Simonetti with Omega Billiards TV. Thanks for watching this team match. We're going to have more throughout the day. I'm going to hand you off to Daniel. Daniel, take it away, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, guys. That concludes our team coverage of the match of the day, second match of the day for the VNEA World Pool Championship. Stay tuned to our Facebook.